This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10, is that what you see in front of your screen, all right, is more proof and evidence that persecution is coming sooner than you think. And some of us will be put into prison for believing and calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, for believing in this truth, all right, declaring our identity, our heritage, our culture to the world, all right, speaking against this government and its wickedness. And when you go into, all right, this new department, which is in the executive branch, all right, it's overseen, or it's the ones that are managing it. Joe Biden is allowing the Department of Homeland Security to manage this Ministry of Truth because it's under the Department of Homeland Security, which FEMA is under the Department of Homeland Security. Okay? The Biden administration's Department of Homeland Security announced this week that it has launched what is being dubbed a Disinformation Governance Board to combat misinformation. Right. It's part of the Department of Homeland Security, which the Federal Emergency Management Agency is part of the Department of Homeland Security. That's why when we said, y'all going to be thrown into a FEMA camp, some of us going to be thrown into a FEMA camp. Are you now connecting the dots here? And that's why I brought out Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, all right, shall cast some of you into prison. Okay, meaning there's a physical devil or a race of devils walking the earth. And that's the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay. And some of them will be charged, will be ordered to round us up and throw us into a detention facility. You have to have that in your mind that could happen. That's what the scriptures say. And when they're passing, okay, decrees like this, you should put two and two together and say, yeah, persecution's coming. All right? The devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried. What does that mean, tried? Let's go into that word. That you may be tried. To try whether a thing can be done, to attempt and endeavor, to try and make trial of tests for the purpose of ascertain his quality, or what he thinks, or how he will behave himself. Yeah. Here we go. To try or test one's faith, virtue, character. Yeah. Amen. A lot of you jakes, man, don't know what you got yourself into. Here's another thing. For all you jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Have you ever spoken against the federal government? Have you ever, said things that was anti-government? If so, your names, on their sheet. And if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, woman, or child, you're already deemed for extermination. Rex 84, King Alpha Plan, Operation Garden Plot, and those that know that they're Israelites speaking against the government, Project Megiddo. So this is Jacob's trouble, and it's coming. Okay? Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Right. Integrity. Hold fast which thou hast. Let no man take thy crown. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will crown thee a crown of life. And I will give thee, a crown of life. Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter the kingdom of the Most High. Right, much tribulation. Okay, some of us will be thrown into prison for this word, for this truth, for believing on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, they already creating, the department, Ministry of Truth, to combat against propaganda, and it's under the Department of Homeland Security, which FEMA's under. Just put it together. See, when before I came into this truth, I was already preparing my mind that I would be removed from my home because I was anti-government, knowing I went to war for lies, knowing that that here in America is ran, it's the corruption from the monetary system, from the wars. It's all corrupt. It's all lies and deceit. And and being a combat veteran, I'm according to their writings, that those are the biggest threats for the NWO. All right. So I already knew that. Being a veteran, I would be on the chopping block. But the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for leading me into this truth. All right, give me a peace of mind. All right, I know who I am. I'm an Israelite. Okay, the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for showing me my teachers. All right, the apostles of Great Millstone. All right. So it's like, hey, if the Lord has me set up for this persecution, that I'm gonna be in a FEMA camp or detention facility, hey, this is all glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The servant is no greater than his master. Okay? Again, do you know what you Jakes got yourself into? That are teaching the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Do you honestly know what the severity, that you got yourself into? That's why all y'all that fell out the truth. Do you honestly think that the Esau is going to let you slide by? No. Let's go to Book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. And when ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. And we're clearly in these times. 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. Right? This is happening. All right. The mainstream media is now talking about famine, global famine. It's here. All right. There's earthquakes in diverse places. Okay. Of course, wars and rumors of wars. These are the beginnings of sorrows, right? The beginnings. 9. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to the councils and the synagogues, and ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them, right? Okay? That's another thing that's going to happen. Some of us are going to be thrown into their detention facility, and then they're going to pull us out and bring us up to the, the real rulers of this world, the elites, the Illuminati, the secret societies, those that are behind the scenes, all right, calling the shots. All right. 10. And the gospel must be published, and the gospel must first be published among all nations, and that's happened. All right, that's happening. I mean, everybody's heard about the Hebrew Israelites. You got Israelite camps global. Okay, you got Israelite camps in all of Europe, Israelite camps in parts of Africa, Israelite camps in Australia, Israelite there was it was a video I saw, okay, that they were saying the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai out of China, okay, Israelite camps in South America, okay. So what are they doing? They're preaching the word. They're pushing out the truth, okay, of this gospel. 11. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak, neither do ye premeditate, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that speak ye, for it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Spirit. Right, okay? And if you pass, all right, the test of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he's going to be dealing with you, all right? And that's why you got to be seeking the Lord now, all right? So you found worthy for when this day comes. 12. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right, you got to endure unto the end. All these wacky-tacky plantation Christians talking about, I'm saved. I'm saved. What are you saved from? Okay? What are you saved from? All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans that are stuck in plantation Christianity. What are you saved from? Okay? The real tribulation hasn't came yet. All right? Has not come yet. Now, let's show you what's about to happen. All right? Here in Babylon the Great, real soon, okay? What's going on in Ukraine? All right, that civil war. It really is civil war. If you look at it as biblical nations, it's Edomites banging on Edomites, so-called white people banging on white people. Okay, just like what's going to come here in America, so-called white people banging on so-called white people, meaning Edomites banging on Edomites, and a lot of you jakes are going to get caught out there. All right, because this is what's going to happen to a lot of you jakes, okay? Those that know that they're Israelites or not, all right? And brothers that are in Great Millstone, you have to prepare your mind, because this, all right, can happen and will happen, because some of us will be cast into prison, all right, and be beheaded for this truth. You got to have that in your mind. Let's play this video. All right, so what you're seeing, this is from the Associated Press. It says Ukrainian security services, aka the military, in the northeastern city of Kharkiv are moving in to arrest a man suspected of collaborating with Russia. Okay, so now they're going to explain what he was doing, and you could see, all right, that what's happening there is going to come here. All right, especially now creepy Joe Biden, has allowed the Department of Homeland Security, all right, to have another branch within that institution known as the Ministry of Truth. Working with Russian forces and publicly denying the invasion can result in stiff prison sentences. Whoa. So he was publicly denying the invasion. Okay? What does that mean? Was he saying that it's not real? It's fake? I mean, hey, this might have been this video, and understand how the media works. They always release videos, okay, months later. Okay, so this got to be probably during in the time of March, when there was rumors out that the Russians really never invaded certain parts of Ukraine. Okay, that it's all a BS, it's all fluff. And so this is why this guy's getting arrested. I saw a report on that. Continue on. Okay. This man is being arrested because of social media. How many of you Jakes, okay, are talking shit about the American government on social media? How many of you Jakes are talking shit about politicians, governors, okay, congressmen, police officers, okay, the military, praising the Russian president, calling for secession, and insulting the Ukrainian flag. That's the reason why. He was posting praising the Russian president, calling for secession, and insulting the Ukrainian flag. That's why he's being removed from his home. Okay? And you Jakes out there, all right, that are that speak against this government and not being spiritual, okay? Hey, the government is keeping tabs on you, okay? The government's keeping tabs on all of us. And that's why you must, okay, be rooted, okay, in the words of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, be spiritual. Because, hey, they are watching us, okay? They know where you live. They know what you do, all right? You have to understand what you got yourself involved in. Oh, here's another thing. You know, a lot of us say, man, we can't wait till World War III happens because the Russians are going to drop intercontinental ballistic missiles on America, which is true, according to Ezekiel 38. But hey, they could use that against us to put us in prison because we're pro the Russians, right? Look what that says. Praising the Russian president, right? They could use that saying we're pro-Russian, and we're not. All we're saying is that the Ezekiel 38, these are the words of the Lord. That's why you got to stand stiffly for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's why you cannot fold, okay? Because they're going to use our words, okay, and take it out of context, okay?
Все, зафиксировал, можешь посмотреть.
Да, я поддерживал.
Смотри на меня внимательно.
Но я теперь уже не
Это читать.
Ну, я поддерживал много, да.
Ты поддерживал Путина, да, и решил.
You supported Putin. Are you supporting the Russian army? That's all the questions that they're asking. What's the answer you're going to say? Okay? You better say no. Okay? I support the will of the Lord. This is the Lord's movie. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's movie. He's setting it up for y'all to go to war against each other. And we're just telling you, you're going to lose this war according to the Bible. According to the scriptures. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be. That's the answer you're supposed to be given. This is what the Bible, this is what the Lord says. Look what he says.
Поддерживаешь армию России. Как-то ты не хорошо о флаге Украины, да, называешься? Да?
You are not speaking very nicely about the Ukrainian flag. I'm sorry.
Это много ставил.
Yes, I commented a lot. I told you, I changed my mind. And that's why a lot of our people are going to fold when the hour of temptation comes. The digital awe, the MOTB. Okay? In them FEMA camps. All right? This guy and I'm folded. He was hyping up Russia and he folded on the pressure. I changed my mind. So what he's saying, he doesn't believe in pro-Russia anymore. All right? That's it on that. A hard road before them. Matthew chapter 10 verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. 17. But beware of men. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. 18. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for testimony against them and the Gentiles. Right. Isn't that what we're preaching on the highways, byways? Isn't that what we're doing? Why we do these videos? Right? We're telling our enemy, Esau, Edom, all right, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, he's going down. The Lord's going to take him out of power, right? That America's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. That the Lord is coming in chariots, so-called UFOs, to take out his military, right? 19, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. 20, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Right, that's why you're supposed to keep your temple, okay, pure. All right, you're not supposed to be doing drugs. You're not supposed to be, okay, high as a fucking kite, man. You're supposed to keep your temple pure, man. Do not defile your temple. Stop eating pork. Stop eating shrimp. Don't commit adultery. Don't commit spiritual adultery. 21, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. 22, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. 23, but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily, meaning truly, I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. All right, and certain of us will be fleeing from one city to another. Okay, that will happen when the persecution comes. Okay, 24, the disciple, here we go. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. Right, the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. 25, it is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? Right. All right. And you already know how they think about us. They call us the worst thing out, the worst hate group. All right. Didn't Vocab Malone say we're worse than the KKK? Yeah. Okay. Haman, Riser. Okay. Amalek. He's an Amalek. He's a 1948er. Okay. I've seen one of his old videos when he was in college, and he had the star of, it's not the Star of David, it's Star of Rimfab on his hand. Okay. He had that on his hand, on his ring finger. All right. Because he's an insider. That's just my opinion, and that's just how I'm looking at that guy. All right. Hey, that's just my opinion. Again, that's me speaking as a man. I believe he's a 1948er, and he's just working for the government to paint a narrative against us. All right. He took the bag, right? Getting hired by the Jesuits, all that, and the FBI, all that stuff, right? 26, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. 27, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. Right, and that's what we're doing. We're preaching the gospel, and we're going to be hated for preaching this truth, that the Lord's only dealing with the Israelites, that the Lord's going to destroy America, okay? That the Lord hates Esau, Edom, which is the self-proclaimed so-called white man. And they don't want to hear that. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye on the housetops. Right, how are we doing that? World Wide Web, okay? And this is hurting Esau, Edom. 28, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Right, fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Right, unto death. All right. So you're not supposed to be fearing these Edomites, man, because they're going to be coming. All right, they hate what we're preaching, but hey, this is the condition of the battle. This is okay. What we signed up for. All right, because this is the truth, man. All right, this place is ran in wickedness. All right, we're supposed to be in our homeland, okay, ruling in righteousness. We're supposed to see, okay, our big brother Yahushai, all right, sitting on the throne, okay. You're not supposed to like this place. You're not supposed to like, okay, wickedness. You're not supposed to. You shouldn't be okay to see the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American on the bottom, broken, just destroyed in the mind. You all right? You shouldn't be okay to see the so-called white man over you telling you, okay, this is what you should believe in and this is what you should not believe in. That's bullshit. First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right. So, hey, you got to understand what you got yourself into. All right. Again, Ministry of Truth. It's under the Department of Homeland Security, which FEMA's under the Department of Homeland Security. This is all connected. This is in the executive branch. Okay, look what they're doing over there in Ukraine. That's coming over here. All right. So, let me read this again. Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter the kingdom of Most High. Right. Much tribulation. So, hey, it's only going to get worse, but guess what? The Lord's going to, all right, keep and protect, all right, the believers, and they're going to be able to go through this tribulation. But for the rest of y'all, hey, it's going to be worse on your mind, on your body. Yeah, man, we're here, okay? So Revelation 2:10, I'll close out. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay? That crown of life, man, all right, is to be in the kingdom of heaven, all right, ruling with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay, the laws in our inward parts, all right, okay, immortality, all right, being part of that 144,000. If you call yourself a man of the Lord, that's what you should be striving for, to be part of that 144,000 government, body of government. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. We're coming into some, okay, harsh times, but the Lord got us. He loves us, and He gonna, okay, make a way for us. And for the few sisters that watch, keep studying. And when you pray with your head covered. All right, the Lord got you. All right, stay focused. We're almost out of here. Shalom and a Bible ball. Shalom.